Welcome all. I'm Mutaya Reish and this is my channel Useful Side. In this video I'm going to talk about the answered prayer. It's a great feeling when you pray for something and after a short time you get answered. That means you're still under God's care and mercy. Knowing that no one can live without this mercy. But the response degrees vary depends on how much you trust getting one. I wanted to share what happened with me for two reasons. The first one is to let anyone know that he could get an answer for his praise. Same as happened with me and anyone else. The second reason is to thank God in front of you all and thank the Arab state through which my prayer gets answered. Previously, I uploaded a video on YouTube, the coronavirus withdrawal conditions. The duration of this video about 35 minutes and between 30 to 35 minutes I suggested to perform a group prayer all around the world on a specific day and that it be directed to the Holy God. And we admit our weakness. May this epidemic be removed from us. 2 days ago, I got surprised when I saw an advertisement that the United Arab Emirates suggested an invite to all the countries and all religions to unite and pray for God in one voice to get rid of coronavirus. And that will be on Thursday, May 14th, 2020. And I'm in my turn, I thank God and thank my second country, the United Arab Emirates, and thank all its sheikh for this great initiative. Everyone testifies that they are proactive in doing good. And thank you again in specifying the prayer date, because Thursday, May 14th meets my birthday date. It feels amazing and indescribable that my order fulfilled in this same day, and to be with millions of people, humbled and ask forgiveness from God. I will leave you with this clip. In my opinion, as long as the issue is out of control and out of our hands, and there's no longer any defense, we have to calm down and hold a truce and peace, inner peace between all the countries. When we agree with each other, even orally, because now we can't meet in person, we can't even meet. No one can deal with his own brother, which is in the same place because of this epidemic. So, it's really a sensitive and important subject. So, because we can't make a quick meeting, in my humbled opinion, all the great countries connect together and set aside all the disagreements between them, because now the most important thing is to survive. We have to set aside all the disagreements and all the sectarianism and non-sectarianism conflicts, political and non-political, because we are all in the same trench. We make an agreement that starting from this day, everyone clears his heart toward the others, and it's important to be a global agreement and published in media so all can hear and participate in this invite. As all people applied home insulation as the government decided, they also will apply the decisions that top side makes. That there is forgiveness between humans. When this thing happens, They choose a day that all people in a specific hour admits that there is a great creator for this universe and ask forgiveness and mercy because we made mistakes. Each one speaks his own language, so this period of time, the confession is directed to the creator of this universe, not anything less than God, whatever it was. Prophet or fetish or a book or a crucifix or anything else we used to pray for before. Our praise should be pure and directed to the Holy God, the creator of this universe, the creator of this book, the creator of this virus, sender of all the prophets. We ask him forgiveness and mercy because we ignored him all this time, unintentionally or intentionally, and we worshipped something less than him and powerless. Just for 5 minutes. After a meanwhile, we wait for an answer. We wait for the response from God. We have to give the virus time to recede. It might not happen in the same day, but we have to wait. We have to give this virus the opportunity to disappear. We have to ask God to calm down on us, because we made many mistakes in this life. Within 10 to 15 days, we got no response. Then we go back to the thoughts we had before. It's only word of mouth between each other and pure love between each other. Nothing is written. In case this idea doesn't work, let things return as it used to be. And if this virus disappeared, that's how we know that God responded our prayers. And forgive us that we misunderstood him, misunderstood his value, and then this agreement should be on reality. That we apply real peace between all the countries without exception. I said my point of view and return to the religious texts in any language. Every person is responsible for himself to look back at his religion texts, and he will discover that all the religious texts were saying the same point and urge the human to be merciful with the others. There is no black and white. This is my message. Oh God, I bear witness that I have said what's in my heart and all I know. And the final decision is all yours. Stay safe.
Dear fellow believers in God the All-Creator, our brothers and sisters in humanity everywhere, our world is facing a great danger that threatens the lives of millions of people around the world due to the growing spread of the coronavirus COVID-19 pandemic. While we reaffirm the role of medicine and scientific research in fighting this pandemic, we should not forget to seek refuge in God the All-Creator as we face such serious crisis. Therefore, we call on all people around the world to do good deeds, observe fast, pray, and make devout supplications to God Almighty to end this pandemic. Each one, from wherever they are and according to the teachings of their religion, faith, or sect, should implore God to lift this pandemic off us and the entire world, to rescue us all from this adversity, to inspire scientists to find a cure that can turn back this disease, and to save the whole world from the health, economic, and human repercussions of this serious pandemic. The High Committee of Human Fraternity suggests announcing Thursday, May 14, 2020, a day for fasting, prayers, and supplications for the good of all humanity. As such, the committee invites all religious leaders and people around the world to respond to this call for humanity and together beseech God Almighty to safeguard the entire world, to help us overcome this pandemic, to restore security, stability, healthiness, and prosperity, so that after this pandemic is over, our world will become a better place for humanity and fraternity than ever before.
Whoever wants to watch the whole video, it's uploaded to my channel useful site, named the Coronavirus Withdrawal Conditions, as I mentioned before. As I said, this supplication was fulfilled for a humbled person. What do you think if millions of people ask God in the same specific moment to remove this virus from us? How will the results be? Let's try and know that Allah is forgiving and merciful. May God protect you. Stay safe.